There we go. Didn't have my microphone plugged in. Today, this is going to be a quick stream. I think I'm just going to build some things at my camp. And, I don't know, we'll see what else we have time for. I'm not going to do any questing for Wastelanders this time. I'll do that tonight, because my kid's taking a nap. I'm probably not going to have a lot of time to play. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, you have to have Twitch Prime to do that, so if the rewards were better, I might do it. The outfit's cool, though. Let's just jump into it. Let's do a private world. Without vending machines working, I have little motivation to play on a public server. The main reason I would be on a public server now is so that people have access to my vending machines, and since they don't, there's really no benefit. If I decide to do some server hopping for farming, then it'll be public. So we'll see. So I had two ideas for my camp. One is, like, right now what I have is this electrical system set up where I can turn off
scanning for lines, boys and
turn off this conduit,
scanning.
and it turns all the power off in my building. So it's a way of, like, just a neat way of just putting things on lockdown. In case I don't want enemies to get in, or in case I, for whatever reason, want to turn off my vending machine. And it's really just a flavorful thing, because I have all these sliding doors. And it's like, yeah, the shop is closed, right? I had a thought of doing this originally as like an emergency lockdown mode. So why not make it so that there are like emergency lights that come on when those are off? Because what the conduit does is it switches the power. And the way I think I can do emergency lighting is with conduits on the roof.
This unit will not,
because there's a conduit that has a light attached to it. This conduit has a light, so it would be like
we
be a little lighting.
Inconvenience.
I think there's another one that has. There's a roof ceiling one that has a. I don't know. I can't get it to. Yeah, there we go. There's a ceiling one with a light on it. Seems to poke down through. So I don't want there to be that many, but
thanks for giving me a place to stay for a bit.
Maybe we can do a few. Those are all connectors. These have little lights on them. And I thought maybe it would be fun to also set up a switch where I could turn off this room independently of the others. So like a control switch for just this room by itself. I don't know. It's just shit I like to do because I have fun doing this kind of stuff. So let's set that right there, because that'll make it, I should be able to connect it. Oh, never mind, we don't want that right there. Right here, I guess. So actually, let's do it here by the door.
We would have loved to see this
And
place.
I'll just set up a wall conduit. Oh, Mirelurks.
Something's there.
Ooh, so these are set up at distances from each other, so that the idea is that if one of these little stations is under attack, then the other one will help out or be able to help out. So there should be at least one of each of these that's able to see the other. It basically is like these two help each other out, and then these two help each other out. But I think they end up, more often than not, just shooting each other with missiles. That's okay. Alright, so back to what we were doing. So what we want is a roof conduit.
One thing at a time.
With a switch on it. Yep. And we want it to be kind of oriented like that. Just stick it here. And we run the wire like that. And then like this. Right? Yeah. Should be able to connect to itself. There we go. That's a little dumb looking. Like so. Alright, so then this is connected to this thing, I believe. Is it connected? I'm having a hard time telling. Yeah, it's connected. Okay, so break this wire here. That turns that off. And then we wire up. Oops. One of these. So
What
another one of those. To
Everyone I know.
Oh, awkward. Okay, so store that really quick. There. And now you can control the power here independently. I just need to put my gazebo back on. Well, all this stuff. Oh, that's a little bit wrong. There we go. Oh man, this might be a pain. Wait a second. That doesn't look right, does it? Aha. There we go. Alright. How did I get this? This was kind of a pain in the butt the last time I did it. Let's do the other stuff first. Banjo on the porch. The little table. And a plant. I believe it was that one. And or my wind chimes. And now the lights.
Not even the satellites are responding. Ugh.
I did manage to get the lights going. So, there we go. That's good enough, I think. No, that's not good enough. I don't know why this is so hard. It doesn't though. Like, why are you doing this to me? Did that do it? You know, that's probably the best I can do. It looks pretty good. And I think the other side is... Yeah, that's close enough. They're a little impacted, but whatever. I'm a little picky with my lighting. Alright, so that lets us turn the light and the everything off in this room independently of the rest of the house. So I can just shut the shop down now if I want to, and I don't necessarily have to shut the rest of it. Why are you shut? That doesn't make any sense.
It's not like the USSA to
Oh,
have no
because
plan
power
for
is
this
running.
potential outcome.
Okay. Well. Okay. Let's see what we can do to fix this. So the issue is that the power... Oh, that's easily fixed. Okay. We just need to loop the power around the other side of the building. I just need one more connector. So put this here. There we go. And now this won't turn off when this shuts, I don't think.
Has failed. Reason. All trees contain highly dangerous levels of radiation.
Oh, but it also doesn't turn the...
Mankind is a naughty plague
Okay.
on this gentle planet. Oh, oh, oh.
And this has to change too, because we don't want that to be part of the... So let's set this on to... yeah. That might just be an unfortunate side effect of this whole setup. I'm willing to let that be for now. What happened to my turret? I definitely had a turret sitting here the last time.
It's not like the USSA to have no plan for this potential outcome.
Okay, anyways, that should at least allow me to turn the power off in here without shutting the power down on the rest of the house. Yeah. So it's a little sort of not what I wanted to do, because it turns off, nothing gets to this here, and so the power is off for that. But I could, it would be pretty easy to just loop the power around here or something and connect it. We'll see.
Accessing. Naughty, nice. Parameters. Loading.
And now we want is
ready to make list.
optional,
ready to check twice.
like emergency lighting situation. So the way we can do that is we're going to need to use these connectors again, floor connectors. Where they go? Here we are. So I need to connect the floor connector there. This might get kind of weird. Might have to move a lot of shit around to do this. So first,
evaluating naughtiness levels. Evaluation complete. Naughtiness levels exceed all projections. What has this world become?
My head is killing me.
This is a mobile campsite, then. Fascinating. Definitely useful.
okay. There we go. And we can connect a light. Where'd it go? Are there not floor lights? I thought there were. Maybe it's in this list. Yeah, here we are. So that will be a light. That will connect right here.
Subroutine.
This is going to be fairly minimal because I just don't
to launch. Likely
want to do a whole lot of it.
Total collapse.
It's going to be kind of...
Oh.
It's going to be kind of difficult for my setup anyways. Right, I'm going to have to...
We didn't train for this. This shouldn't have happened.
So let's back up a little bit here. Let's start with this. this is going to be the connector that connects there.
Error. Based on current number
Hopefully.
of registered naughty children, this unit is suffering from a severe coal shortage.
That is the problem right now, is I cannot get that piece to connect. So let's see if I can just wiggle it. Oh.
Not even the satellites are responding. Ugh.
We'll just go back there. It looks like it will. Oh, have I got them mixed up? I have them mixed up. So this one goes back here. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, oh. There we go. Alright, I think this is gonna work. Alright, so we just need you to behave now. Come on. There we go. And now we can move this back, hopefully, into this corner. It can hang over a little bit. Okay, so now our problem is this.
Gathering presents, loading, cheer, unpacking, holly, jolly, subroutine, complete. Oh, oh, oh.
Just want to get this against the wall. Alright, let's just pull this out as far as we can for now. Come on. It's floating a little bit.
Error. Report. This unit attempted to decorate local fauna with a Rudolph.
Alright, this is what I'm going to say is good enough.
What if everyone I knew was...
Right, that seems
Cannot resolve.
pretty much like the setup I had, just a little less space. A teeny tiny bit less space.
Nice place. I mean,
doubt I'll even
I
notice.
think it's nice anyway.
There's another light. Oh, now wait a second. You're not supposed to be on. Oh, it does not work like I thought it did. So, I thought that this was like a toggle. And that it was three-way. Right? But no.
It's good to be out of that waterlogged bunker, let me tell you what.
So it's either on or off. It's not... They're not independent of each other.
This unit has been programmed.
That kind of defeats the whole purpose of what I wanted to do. So what I wanted to do was when this is switched off,
Holiday.
have it switch over to this line,
Initiating. Happy
and then these would be
holidays.
on, but I don't think now that that is going to be a thing.
It's good to be out of that waterlogged bunker.
I might be able to get it to work.
Let me tell you what.
But that's what we got to work with here. Dude, Randy, I didn't even know you were watching, man. I'm sorry. I've just been talking to myself this whole time. This is all stuff I found, yeah, I guess. Plans and picked up from vendors and stuff. Let's see, what else have we got?
It's funny. I went to space, and yet never saw any place that looked quite so
alien.
That's a random switch that doesn't do what I want. Alright, well, I guess I'm stumped by this. I don't know how to make it do what I want it to do.
Unit is not authorized to make exchanges. Please contact your closest Rocco.
I do like the way that looks, so kind of a shame.
Workshop for further inquiries.
Com check. Come in, please. Com check.
This lady sits at my camp stressing out all day. She kind of is making me stressed out.
Was Earth always so solid? I feel so wobbly.
Alright, well, I'm just going to scrap it. And just never mind to all of that. I don't think it's going to work until they add some more advanced switches.
In deploying the following morale initiatives.
So I'm a bit disappointed by that.
Joy, Holly, and Jolly.
But I will leave it set up so that I can do it again if I want to later. I need the Twitch chat to have some kind of notification or something, because I do not see when you're chatting. That, or I need to put it on my screen, which might make it hard for me to play. Can I do that without it?
One thing.
If I could make it
at a
slightly
time.
transparent, I could do that. That's as small as it gets, isn't it?
Due to the hardened nature of this unit's exterior, the action, shake belly like a bowl full of jelly, is unavailable.
If my crew
at
is
this
out there,
time.
I hope they found someone decent to take them in.
Alright, well, that was fun. Now I need to figure out something else to do. I guess I could fix that rocket station. I don't know what happened. But this thing is totally wrong over here. I'm missing a turret. So I've got a plan for my little turret rocket station. Whoa, whoa, I'm stuck in it. Ah! Okay. And I need to let's just re-blueprint this. Alright, so right now that's connected in here. It's part of the power grid to the shop, and I want to disconnect this shop from everything, so let's do... Oh, I have a cool idea. Let's use the power connectors that have lights on them. So, let's see. There's a hanging light one, I think.
Scanning for nice boys and girls. Scanning. Scanning. None could be located. This
I don't know why
world
these are split
has
into
become
different
a desolate
options.
nightmare. Happy holidays.
But I like that. I like having a little light in there. I just don't... I want to... Actually... Oh, no. I have to go inside. Let's see.
It's not like the USSA to have no plan for this potential outcome.
That will look super cool. So really, what this has to do with is protecting my shop from scorch beasts and other things that might attack. Okay. Should I move this? I don't know if I like it sitting there. I sort of like it like that. I'll just put another connector. I've got too many of them anyways. So right like this should be what I want. There we go. Okay, come on. Alright, so now the shop and the base itself are on different circuits. Well, they're on the same circuit, but the shop can be turned off independently. Everything else stays on. The lights are still on, but the doors close.
Nice place. I mean,
so that's a way of quickly protecting the vending machines from scorch beasts and keeping stuff from following me inside. So Randy, I would say very little of what you see in here was purchased with atoms. Some of it was, but most of it is in-game items. And the atoms that I did use, up until very recently, all the atoms I've done I've earned through the game.
Thanks for giving me a place to
So-
stay for a bit.
This has to go,
No.
unfortunately.
Really? I fear for their safety.
Okay. Well, that was
This is a
fun.
mobile
Now
campsite
what,
then.
though?
Fascinating.
Now
Definitely
what?
useful.
On the map, I'm in the Cranberry Bog, which is the south
Com check.
eastern part of the
Come
map.
in, please. Com check.
So here. And you started up here. That's Vault 76.
Attempt to acquire a Christmas tree has failed. Reason: all trees contain highly dangerous levels of radiation. Mankind is a naughty plague
Yep.
on this gentle planet. Ho, ho, ho.
Normally, when normally you can just straight up go to any like vending. Here, hold on a second. Let me take all this junk out of my base first. Oops. I dumped something in there by accident. I'll take that. I'll just put it back in there.
To anyone who will listen, my name is Lucy Harwick, and I'm here with many others just like me. We may look like those mindless things we call ghouls, but we're not. We're still people. Real people with thoughts and feelings, and all those other things that make us all human.
Huh.
Lucy, they're here.
Shit! Everyone grab a weapon. We're not going down without a fight.
What was that?
Shouldn't have happened.
Did I pick up a holotape?
Duncan! I know that's you! You're making a mistake!
One of them loose. There's no way I'm letting anything walk out of your life.
Lucy, is that you? Duncan, you're crazy! We need to stop firing!
Just stand down.
I don't know how I played a holotape. Oh shit.
Evaluation
Jesus!
complete. Naughtiness
Duncan, you killed her?
exceed all
None of your ghouls are
projections.
getting out of here alive.
But as this world becomes
There. It's done.
Can I finally... Oh my god, I can finally get rid of these. Okay, so... Yeah, there's some good voice acting in this game. That is a... I think I somehow accidentally clicked on a holotape and played it. Oops. I don't really know because I thought I was clicking on my junk.
subroutine, silent night, failed to launch, likely
We didn't
cause,
train for this.
total
It shouldn't have
collapse
happened.
of society. Oh, oh, oh.
So many of these are quest items that I can't drop. Keys. Yeah, that was a holotape I clicked on by accident. So, you had asked me... Oh, here's what I was going to tell you. When these work,
Nice place.
the vending machines
I think it's nice anyway.
work, you'll be able to see them on the map, and you can travel to any one of those. At the moment, because they've disabled the player vending machines, the only real way to actually visit is to log in and to just like join my server and then teleport to my location. But yeah, that holotape was from a quest where you find the records of a group of ghouls, non-feral ghouls, living in, I think they were living in a bunker or in the shopping mall. I'm not exactly sure where, but they didn't last very long because racism.
One thing at a time.
There we go. That looks better. Not sure what else to do with my time here. Everything's repaired, I guess. Didn't capture Poseidon energy, did I? So the cool thing about having a private server is
Thanks for giving me a place to stay
you
for a
can
bit.
capture these workshops, and then you're not really at risk of losing them to other players. You're just at risk of losing them to mobs and stuff. So I think what I'm going to do, just for fun, while I wait for my kid and my wife to get up from their nap, I'm going to run to this little area north of here and capture it. This should be a town. Oops, I'm kind of going the wrong way. Abandoned bog town. It's this way. What is that? That looks somewhat new. I don't recall that being set up, but I could be wrong. Let's check it out. Oh, gulpers. Yeah, you guys should have been on my server last night, because the benefit of playing on a private server is there are less other players. Like if it's like just us 4 or 5, then there's no other players to show up and loot areas, which means pretty much everything is untouched. And so you won't stumble into a base looking for resources or whatever and find that half of it's been taken. Because any one of these objects that I'm picking up that are just sort of like sitting on tables and desks, other players can loot before you get there. So like this rabbit hide, if I pick that up, then another player won't be able to get it for like an hour. I think it comes back an hour later or something like that. Or even longer. I'm not sure exactly what the reset is. It might be 12 hours. But a lot of times you'll find rooms and buildings and things that are sort of half looted, where people have gone through and picked over the place. So I've noticed since I started playing on it, that there's more stuff lying around. Like if I wanted to do a run for cans, all 3 of the major places that I do for tin cans would have every single spawn of tin cans, which would be nice. I wouldn't have to server hop. See, there's a typewriter here. Sometimes you come in here, the typewriter would be gone. Containers are player specific though, so if I loot this container, as long as you haven't looted the same container, you can still get stuff out of it. If I could run my computer all the time, I would just leave my character just like sitting on a bench to let you guys connect while I'm not playing, but I can't do that. My computer would melt from running the graphics card for so long. Also, it would kick me off, I think, for being idle. The other thing is enemies. Sometimes I show up looking for stuff, looking for specific enemies, and find that they're already dead. I don't know how to shut that off. It's cool looking though. It's like a giant electricity shrine. And perhaps they were using the train for power. I think this would be an interesting place to try and put down a base, because it's not a I'm gonna take this and I'll listen to it in a second. It's not like a map travel point, it's just sort of a random thing. I'm pretty sure you could place put your camp on the ground underneath it and then build up here. And it's already got like there's some things you can connect power to already. See, there's some connectors. Alright, moving on. Yeah, you can do events. There's several events active right now. So, it's a trap. Bots on parade. There's one up here. Dog would die off. It's random, you know. It's just like playing on a regular server. Just only I have access to it and people on my friends list. That's the only reason to carry power armor, in my opinion, is to just be able to jump off of cliffs when you don't feel like going downstairs. Alright, here's the abandoned bog town. Oh. Oh, that's a behemoth. Oh no. He is very big. Sneaky snake. God, super mutants are the biggest dum-dums. Even ghouls are better at tracking people down.
Nice work. Sensors indicate the problem squatters have been removed. Check in with me from time to time. I may have additional assignments for you to carry out.
That quest is so bugged. It's this random quest that you just sometimes complete. He's full of goodies. How do you aim and get a percent like that? It's a perk called Concentrated Fire. So VATS target limbs, focus fire to gain high accuracy and damage per shot. So I'm able to target specific body parts, and when let's see, I think that's it. So yeah, so the more shots you shoot at the same body part, the higher your percent goes up. So sometimes I'll just shoot at something with a low shot percentage to just eventually push my hit rate up to 95%. 95 would be the maximum hit rate. To aim like that, you just open VATS. I'm not sure how you launch it in keyboard, but that's like everyone has access to that on keyboard. I don't know what the button would be, but on mine I just press like the left bumper on my controller. So let's see here. Settings, controls. So it's Q on your keyboard. Alright, so what we want to do is hook into the... Is there a power grid here? Yeah, no problem, man. I'm going to equip my contractor and forgot the other one. It might be an endurance trait. Or maybe it's this one. Home defense. So I can build some better defenses for this place. Intersects with an existing object. Bullshit. Oh, nice, dude. We need to play some Kingdom Death. I was actually wondering, Andy and I were talking about this the other day, if you were interested in maybe doing some Kingdom Death via webcam. One night, sometime in the near future. Just so we could move that along, because, you know, I really enjoyed playing it, but it's been difficult to schedule it out, and now obviously... Oh, that'd be great. I think Andy and I would both really enjoy that. And just let Jesse do the driving. And we can just drink beer and make poor decisions. I really want to know if my character is going to eat some brains. Can I put one up here? Looks like that's a no.
Kill you so much.
Oops. Oh, this really extends pretty far, doesn't it? I should put it up here. Anytime you guys want to do that, just let me know and we'll see if we can make it work. I don't think it would be difficult for me to set aside time to play after 9 p.m. That's the only catch, is that I have to get my teenager, my toddler in bed. Maybe we could live stream it. That'd be kind of fun. This is funny because the gulpers can't get to any of the turrets, they just end up hiding from them.
my head. I can smell you out there, little sneak.
Mm-hmm. This is the abandoned bog town in the Cranberry Bog. Cranberry Bog is where the Brotherhood of Steel was fighting the Scorched Beast,
I wanted a
and it's where the heaviest fighting was. Most of the damage that's been done to Appalachia was actually done after the bombs fell. Can't seem to find these last two guys. There it is.
too easy.
Oh yeah. Maybe they have some kind of distance attack that they're able to hit the turrets with. This is a lot of fun, actually. I don't get a chance to do this, or I don't take the time to capture these very often. Oh, oops, I have parasites. That's not good. I thought I already picked the second archer one. Thanks, muties. They killed my dude for me. I think. Alright, so what can you actually farm here? Looks like a lot of stuff. Concrete extractor. Lots of concrete, probably. Looks like I can just farm concrete here. There's a lot of good scrappable stuff here, though. I didn't know you could take these over and then walk around scrapping stuff. That's kind of neat. Sure they are, buddy. Pat, pat on the head. It feels like a waste of materials to stick one of these in here. Well, that's silly. Damn it. When you build something and it ends up on top of the building you're in, it's kind of annoying. What if I put it back here? Can I put it in here without it ending up on top of the building? No, god damn it. Trying to put these where they're not standing out in the open for enemies to shoot at if it wasn't obvious what I'm doing. What am I carrying that weighs so damn much? It's all the meat. It might be the titanium too. What am I? What weighs so much? I picked up a bunch of crap somehow. It's gotta be the gulper innards. Weighs a lot. And the meat. Too much meat. Carrying too much meat. Got 18 pounds of giant salamander meat. Alright, I guess I've done a good enough job of lightening my load now. Oh wait, there's one over here. Must make ammo. Oh, I know something I could do. There is a place that has a unique hazmat suit that I've been meaning to get. Maybe I'll go get that. For now, I'm gonna put on the Ammo Smith perk and make some more ammo for this gun. Does this take 45s? Yeah. That ought to hold me over for a while. How much concrete have we got so far? That's cool. This feels like a lot of investment for concrete. You know, I've built like 16 turrets and a base, 4 power generators. Feels like a lot of effort for concrete. Let's Google where to find that unique hazmat suit. Through the quest, tracking unknowns, and it's easily identified by its yellow color. Tracking unknowns. Investigate Vat North, the area north of Valley Galleria. Talk to Hardball. Receive. Dire chemical sewers. I don't think I have to do this quest. I thought I could just pick this thing up. Okay, hang on a second. I'm gonna... Let's turn off the... Okay, I had to find a video, which is why I turned it off. So it's the Emmett Mountain disposal site, which has the radiation rumble event. Emmett Mountain disposal site, recommended level 40. Sure, we might as well help these guys out. Help them out, but be prepared for heavy radiation. Keep the scavenging team alive to complete the mission. Collect irradiated ore from the tunnels below the scavenger's base. Radiation zones can be lethal, even with the high rad resistance. Okay, so I need to put my hazmat suit on for this. That's cool, it just plopped me straight in.
Be careful out there.
Speak to Marion Copeland. Oh, is she outside?
Sure, we take things,
Hold on a
but
second.
we're cleaning up this mess as well.
Data. There we go.
You new here?
There we go.
Just look at all this destruction. How could that war
You're
possibly...
bold to wander into a place like this. You interested in some work? There's a cut of the take for whoever wants in. Great. Let's get started then. Okay, everyone. Today, we're going to be recovering ore to decon. I need some of you in those tunnels gathering goods, and some up here guarding the stash of my crew. Don't expect a reward if my people go down. Their survival is a priority. And don't forget it. The ghouls don't like us messing around down there, so gather as much as possible before they overwhelm us. Let's go.
Okay. Collect irradiated ore from the tunnels.
What the heck was that? Oh! I'm hit!
Okay, so this might be a hard mission because I have to protect the guys.
I need help! Nobody panic!
Lucky. What's that noise?
Yeah, I can barely keep these guys alive.
Can't believe another one's dead.
Yeah, there's no way.
Stay cool.
The best thing I could do is maybe collect some of the ore while they're fighting. So let's collect some ore. It says I have 0 ore collected. What the hell? I've collected a whole bunch of ore. Oh, I've got to deposit it. Okay, I don't know where to deposit this ore. In here, maybe. Oh my goodness. That's probably the best I can do. These guys are getting hammered. There's only 2 of them left. I think that's all there is.
Damn it!
This is like a bloodbath. These guys have no business being here. Is there more ore down here? Yeah, there is. Oh, they get regeneration in here. That's not good.
I'm okay.
That poor guy is barely surviving. Hi,
Keep
dude.
going. We'll hold out as long as we have to. Use the scrubbers if you need to get the rats off you.
Not another casualty? Maybe life is cheap to you. But to me, my crew, is Operation Wastelanders. Get out of here.
Lady, you're the one that sent your dudes in to die. I did my best. Maybe I shouldn't have shown up here with just one person. Understaffed. What did my... There we go. Alright, so that was fun. I lost a lot of ammo. And somewhere in here is a prototype hazmat suit, which is why I came here.
I hear
See if we can
caravans
find
are starting
it.
to reach Appalachia now. Well, it's good for people. And for business.
I don't know what you're talking about, lady. You're not good for anything. Let's see.
A lot of people think of themselves as scavengers these days. But not many of us will go scrounging in places like this.
$5 pounds of aluminum, 10 pounds of steel.
There's some power armor.
Hey, a penny. Copper's always handy. If I have to pick up one more box of raw asbestos, I'm going to lose my mind.
Normally, you buy low and sell high, but in our case, we're buying for nothing and selling for as much as we can get.
There's supposed to be a hazmat suit here.
My parents were
My kid is
miners,
awake.
but I never saw myself digging
So I
the
probably
land
have to go
that they did
soon,
when I
Randy.
was
I
younger.
think my kid is awake. Just wanted to find this suit before I leave.
hazmat suits don't grow on trees. It took forever to collect all these. Scavenge with the best or starve with the rest. All this stuff left behind after the war. We should make good use of it. A Radix a day keeps the ghouls away. I wish. That smells terrible. Anybody can hoard tin cans. We do, but the rest won't. Scavenge with the best or starve with the rest.
Okay. I guess perhaps it's not always a prototype hazmat suit, because it's just a regular hazmat suit for me. The video I'm looking at shows a prototype sitting on the shelf in here, in one of these rooms. Yeah, back here, but it's just a regular one.
How could that war possibly have been worth it? Try not to slip on the sludge piles.
Oh well. Alright, Randy, my toddler is awake, so I'm gonna have to...
I'm going to lose my mind.
Hop off of here for now. I'll be back on later tonight.